Hello and welcome back, YouTube, to another multiplayer series. I did a bunch of crafting off camera and some piping, so I did end up pretty much making everything that would be safe to use in house. There is one thing that I will not use at all, and that is this. It's called a thumper. What a thumper does, and as you can see, it's actually kind of expensive. Kind of, not really. I could probably cook that up right now and make one. A thumper is the mining um, device in this. And let's just say it's kind of destructive and does not gather items up by itself, which probably would make this kind of useful. The vacuum. Um, I don't want to use it just because I don't want to destroy the world too much that I so happily inhabit. I'll probably just come up with something else. But I don't know if I showed this last episode, but there's quite a bit of piping. Um, this goes all the way out here, and I added a steam tank out here just to even this all out. So nice long pipe. I That is my opinion. You should have a steam tank next to each machine in case, like, hey, a pipe breaks because something burst or something stupid. Um, but yeah, I'm pretty much coming to an end of what this mod can do. I mean, there's an upgraded boiler, but I really don't need it because with as little as you need it in here, it's kind of already overused. And to be honest, I'm regretting running this pipe all the way out here. That was a lot of resources. Um, but I should have just moved these all the way into here, or at least put some in here. But now that we are done with all, done with all the machines, I'm done with all the machines. I'll show you what each one does. Um, I guess I'm not done with all the machines. Like I said, I have a few that I don't have, but there's really no point in having some of the other ones. These are the main ones you're gonna want from using this mod. You're gonna want the steam filler, the steam hammer, which I'll go over in a second, and the rock smasher. That was a little backwards. Oops. I forgot about that. Let's see if I actually have anything I can smash. Ah, some copper ore. I wonder what's gonna happen if I throw some copper ore in here. Oh, look at that. I got some smashed copper ore. This is the doubling mechanic, so to speak. The ore processing mechanic in this game. I'm thinking the visual issues that you're seeing are server issues. Yeah, see, it's just timing. But yeah, you're supposed to be able to throw ore in here and get a small chance of doubling it. So I mean, it's not guaranteed by any means. But hey, I built it. Here it is. I don't know. I believe you actually have to have these top ports exposed to let steam out. Otherwise, it doesn't really work. Oh no, Ender Minis get you every time. As you can see, my Steam tank is at that is really high because server issues, and I removed coal. So yeah, I didn't want this to burst. But onto the next machine. As you can see, I'm accessing this, and it's accessing the anvil below it. Um, so say I wanted to rename this pickaxe. Say just something simple, derp's pickaxe. Normally, if I were to access here and say I wanted to rename something, it cost me this in this case 10 levels to upgrade that. With the hammer, it's not costing me any levels, but it's costing me steam. As you can see, quite a bit of steam actually. So much so I'm thinking about putting some coal back in here. Yeah. So it does use quite a bit of steam. But if you have a sufficient system of this, that's not going to be a problem for you. But yeah, it takes some steam and some time, and slowly but surely, it's renaming that pickaxe without any XP. And like I said, it's using a lot of steam. One of these hammers dropped this one use of this hammer dropped the steam by 11% in this one. And now I have a renamed pickaxe. But yeah, that one use uses a lot of steam. It takes quite a bit of time. So, if you're hurting on XP, don't have an XP farm, it's a good way to go. You're turning coal into basically XP that you can just use and whatever. But now, let's get into the exciting part of this mod, so to speak. The exosuit. As you can see it, there's a few different variety. There's a few different things. Um, the helm, the chest, the legs, and then the feet. As you can tell, it's going to take a lot of brass, so I'll be back once that's all crafted up. And you're also going to need the engineering table for this to be actually useful, and it's right here. So, I'll be right back. Hello and welcome back, everybody. I hear an evil wither cat outside. Nasty creatures. As you can see, I started. A blood moon has risen, and yeah, it's pretty nasty outside. Luckily, I live under a giant rock, and in a rock. So, yeah, mobs can't get me that easily. But on to back to the topic at hand. I crafted all these armor pieces, but as you can tell, there's no steam and they're quite useless. There's no armor. Um, I have probably about the equivalent of leather on, I want to say. And the armor looks ugly as heck. I mean, it covers my skin, it covers my face. So what can we do with this new armor? Actually, let's see if I can remember. Yes, this is something I wanted to create. The Ender Shroud, as it's called. I don't know if it requires an ender. Each piece requires this, or if it's the whole. Well, let's see how many ender pearls I have. 8. So even if it is the whole, I still have enough. Not glass. I still have enough. Yay. Gonna create a cup. Probably one for right now. Now let's see. Oh yes. Hmm. Ah, there we go. Yes, I do. I'm probably going to, in fact, yeah, need one for each. Well, that's good to know. So, 3 ender pearls. Shrouded. Shrouded. And put that here, and shrouded. Now, if you look at my character, even though I'm still wearing a Santa suit, and I know I would change that, but I'm derpy and I forget how where the website is, and yada yada yada. So sorry about that, guys. Oh yes, this is gonna be the next upgrade we're going to need, and that's actually a tank. Simple as that. It's a basic steam tank, but that's not in my book. That's not gonna cut it. I'm going to need the biggest steam tank, the reinforced exosuit tank, the huge one, which, if you can tell, is actually quite expensive. So it takes a steam tank, which is 8 plating by itself. Then you have to have 2 of those, so that's 16 plates, plus 1, 2, 3, plus 7 more plates. So at the right there, for the reinforced one, it's I hate math. 23, and then on top of that, this one you actually have to use ingots for, which are in fact more expensive than plates. You can get 3 plates out of 2 ingots, so it's a little cheaper. But this one requires 23 plates on top of a block of brass and 6 ingots of brass. So I'm going to be. I know I just got back, just started explaining the suit, got an upgrade, but I want to go and craft this off camera because pouring. What did I say? 23. 46. So 48 plates. Plus, on top of that, a block of brass, which I'll probably do all my major brass production in the smeltery, which I did find actually works. Um, so yeah, I don't even know if I'm gonna have enough copper or zinc to do all this. So I'll be back once that's all taken care of. And I apologize for how late this episode has been, just because, well, my cat ate my headset. A little bit of a stinker, that one. Um, so, yeah. And eat for, yeah, 4 ingots, you get 6 plates. Oh, 8. I'm not looking forward to this. Catch you guys back in, well, for me it's probably going to be about 10 minutes, but for you, just be a, we'll just be a second away. And we're back. Alright. Now we take this. It's also important to note that this, the chest piece, is the only piece of armor that needs a steam tank. Which, this thing is not cheap. I'll tell you. I mean, look at my stacks of zinc and copper. They're pretty much depleted. Alright, sweet. So now I have the thing I could, biggest suit I could get. Now what should I, now what can I go and do with all this? Of course, I filled the vanity slot with shrouding, so I don't get that ugly armor on me, except when I get hit. But here's something else we're going to want to invest in. These suits can have customized plating. To be honest, this whole thing gives you, with plates, gives you about iron protection. Um, I mean, you can pause the video and go and look at these at any given time. I'm probably going to go with just iron plating. Or I don't even know. Because, yeah, iron plating would be the best right now. Just because if you look at most of these are more higher tier items. I mean, there's even one for whatchamacallit. Oh, that cat's still out there. Um, blood magic, which this one is really weird. If you have a blood network linked up, every time you get hit or take damage at all, this gives you LP. Um, this one has a chance to light you on fire. Elementum is just the boss ass armor. I mean, this spawns pixies and stuff if they get hit. This actually increases your health. I mean, it's not going to be as good as the actual Terra Steel armor, but it's still amazing. But I mean, looking at all this, think about it now. For one of these plates, you need a little more than 2 ingots worth of the metal, and I'm not anywhere near anything above lead. Gold, brass, iron, and copper. So, and with my recent making of the suit, I'm thinking iron is the best as I can do. Now I only have 2 iron plates, so I have 2 iron plates, so I can make a few more. 1, 2. Close that up. I can make a few more real quick. It's not gonna take too long. Hopefully, if the server cooperates. It's not like I'm making mass batches of bronze. Then you just, as you saw, you take those plates, you make them into one of these. Let's go for the armor piece, main armor piece right now. Now, there you go. Projectile protection is what I got. It's effectively enchanted. And as you notice down below, it actually increased my armor. So, I mean, it's well worth doing. Because this armor won't break. 2. And, this armor will not break, and it's actually worth. I actually have to make the plates out of it, which is kind of weird. You would think they would allow you to make the more expensive version, but I guess this takes a lot of time, so it's a question of efficiency. But by the time I'm done with this, if I get all the plates, no matter what actual plates I get, it will still only have iron protection, which, you know, kind of sucks. I need a little bit more. One, two, that's three plates. Two. Eh. So, I mean, yeah, it's gonna suck having so little protection. And I'm probably gonna need to go mining to get more of the upgrades. But I am gonna go run through what the other upgrades are. Oops, forgot to close the mold. Which is another thing. I wish you had to leave the mold open and then close it and then open it again. Because it doesn't make much sense to do it this way. And it's instantly, so it's kind of weird. And there we go. Alright, that should be enough to get some basic armor. 3. I mean, yes, this is just projectile protection. This is proficiency in projectile protection, is what it ends up being. And, oh. So, yeah. And I got the benefit of it not showing up. Other than when I get hit. Then it has a chance to flash. But, how you're going to ask, how do we fill up this nifty armor? Well, ooh. Did that burn through the rest of that coal? Oh, well, alright. I completely forgot about that. You simply just place your chest piece on the steam filler. As you can tell, it added just a tad bit of steam to it. I mean, it takes some time to fill up, and your pressure is going to go down really rapidly in your entire system. I just don't. Like I said, this system is not robust. The system that I have, but I don't have the materials to build a better one. Nor do I want to build a better one because the better ones are harder to manage. So, I mean, one boiler for me is just fine. Especially if I'm not going to be really using this system much. Oh, 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 my system might overload on that one. Alright. So, I mean, yeah, I mean, the rock smasher's cool. The hammer is nice. It's what there's aside from the exosuit, I really wouldn't use this mod for much. The steam heaters are really slow. I was expecting a lot more out of them, but hey, you can only hope for so much from someone who just started using a mod. And see, I mean, filling this up for the first time dropped pressure but across my system by 10% already. And I'm not even I'm probably what? Yeah. I'm not even close to filling this up. And that's with my boiler going. I might make another boiler quick here just for ease. I forget that I need water. I'll figure that out another time. I'll probably move the water source back there. Have another aqueous accumulator, as you can see. It's what's actually keeping this filled with water. Um, Sitting right here, and then have these places all knocked out. Fill that up, those spaces that I just knocked out with water. Put a aqueous accumulator here and another boiler right next to it to try to get this system because I went from 80% down to 62% or 61% across my entire system and rapidly falling. And I'm about 40%. So what's in this tank here? It's pretty much what's going to end up going into this. So. But whatever. Let's get on to some of the upgrades while that is filling up and dropping my system insanely low after it was so insanely high. Alright. Vanity slot. You can change the colors or you can just do what I did and make it invisible. The helmet? You can actually add basically a wand of the forest to your helmet. So you never have to click on things again, you can just look at them. And then, of course, the stuff for the exosuits to make, or the actual flax mod to make them pricing and stuff better. The helmets, that's what I looked at. The mask slot, because there's actually two slots on the head. You can have goggles of revealing on your face without actually having to wear goggles of revealing. So now, if you think about this, I can have the thing from Britannia on my head at the same time as I'm using Thumbcraft goggles. Pretty interesting. There, I can't tell you how many mods have compatibility like that. The back slot. Now I can go with a jetpack or wings. The wings look badass, but they are gliding. They're gliding. That's all they do. They glide. So, yeah, might be nice. But I think I'm gonna go with the jetpack. I mean, it. Come on, who wants a jetpack? Who doesn't want a jetpack? Alright, then go on to the arm slot. Powered fist. This chest piece upgrade is one of my fun inventions. Really makes my punches pack a real punch. It increases your melee's attack speed, or melee speed, and all that other fun stuff. This is probably the one I'm going to choose. It's called the Extendo Fist. You honestly have a longer reach with your character, which is completely bizarre since I don't know how long the reach is, but it does say significantly farther, and I know for a fact a person can reach up to 3 or 4 blocks. So what does that mean? Can I mine from 7 blocks away? Oh. Or I can go with these ones, which I might also choose, but I don't think I have the leather to do it. Which basically allows me to climb on the ceilings, but I find Extendo Fist a little more useful, which I'm gonna go craft that right now. Because I do believe I have iron. Do I have nuggets? I do have nuggets. So I got that. Iron, I don't care about wasting the little bit of efficient. Oh, wait, what? What? Wait, what? Um. Okay, phantom item. Oh, it's almost filled up actually already. Does it dissipate just by me standing here? Oh, movement. Alright. Movement makes it dissipate. Much sad. Sad news bears. Okay, phantom item. That's a bug. That's a big bug. There we go. Well, actually, I needed that, didn't I? Give me that. Put this up here. And did I craft that? Yeah, there it is. I thought I was going crazy there for a second. Now let's see. Okay. Yeah, that's significantly farther. Okay. This room is like 10 blocks crossed. Can't reach there. Can't reach there. Okay, 8. Yeah, 8 blocks. Tell me that's not ridiculous. I can literally access. I want to see if I can access. I can. Can I? Can I? Oh, it's not letting me see the interfaces. Oh well. Let's see. Oh, look at that. I'm just in front of my Steam table. A little bit farther. Uh, 2 blocks in front of my Steam table. I can craft from over here. Tell me that's not insane. Hey, luckily I have a piece of smithstone on me. Okay, that's by far one of my favorite things now. How much does a 1 block of movement drop it? 5? Okay, what? Okay, it actually drops it quite a bit. Ouch. This stuff is not. I might have to upgrade my stuff. I thought this was gonna last a lot longer. Back slot. Yeah, it says I was gonna make those. What? Hip. Hmm. Canning machine. Eh. Your best bet here is gonna be the thrusters, which are 5 plates. Yeah. Those are gonna be cheap. Those are cheapish. Um. Modular accelerator, acoustic dampener. I would probably go with this. I don't feel like crafting this stuff on camera just because it's expensive and it's gonna take a lot to craft. I mean, these 4 pistons are 12 brass plates, um, 4 pistons and 4 pipes. 4 pipes being 6 more brass plates. So quite an expensive thing. Fall assist or leap actuators. Fall assist, it's gonna be if I can get my hands on some slime balls. um, just because I jumping higher and then being it, yeah, no. Ooh, let's actually open up the boots. Yeah, there are 2 different things. So I mean, each one of these has their own little upgrade slots. I'm probably gonna go eventually with the Thumbcraft ones here, or Thumbcraft and Metacraft. Or no, you know what I mean. Um, what? Oh yeah, the back. So I mean, there's plenty of upgrades that you can do with this. You have a total of 8 upgrades that you can do across all 4. And if you look at my armor, it's almost full. So, I mean, how nifty is this? I can, not quite. I think it's just a Minecraft issue at this point. Um, but yeah, nice nifty little thing. It does actually use quite a bit of steam. I didn't realize that. But, hey, that's why I went for the upgraded version. Because you never know until you try. But this has been a very derpy creeper. Signing off with my invisible exosuit armor. You guys all know I have it on. No one else does. See you guys all next time. Bye.